Hello and welcome to this graveyard, which is the only place I could find that was quiet enough to make a video. And I want to just make an update about what I'm doing with my detox. Have I fallen back into old habits? No, I haven't actually. If anything, I'm just rapidly evolving daily still. There comes a certain point in this detox thing where it's unquestionable to go back. No alcohol, drugs, junk food. It's just out of the question. You just start feeling so good. It's like, why would I ever? I don't know. Destructive behaviours anyway. Most of them aren't. They're not desirable anymore. And what I've been doing lately is oscillating between living on liquids and eating food. And what I've discovered is living on liquids is far superior. So before, when I was doing those long juice fasts, I sort of had to force myself to do the fast. So I'd have to tell myself right, we're doing this fast, and then I'd be looking forward to the day where I break it so I could eat some food again. But now, it's not like that. It's like the food to me isn't what it used to be. So food used to be like this addictive thing where I would eat for for dopamine or to stuff away some emotions or something. But now it's like I just feel like I eat because I have to, I guess. But I'm starting to realise I don't even have to. I'm starting to view food as this suboptimal way of nourishing myself when I could just use liquids. I'm using grape and watermelon juice when I live on liquids and just nourish myself much more efficiently. I have more energy, I feel better, I have more clarity, I don't think about food. Whereas when I eat, if I eat at breakfast, I'll think about food all day. Even just raw foods like fruit, salads, whatever. I'll put some spices on the salad or whatever. But it just becomes this thing where it's all consuming and it just consumes me. But when I'm living on liquids, I don't even think about it. It's just I make my grape and watermelon juice and then I'm good to go. And then I don't think about it. And I've got so much more mental bandwidth freed up to worry about or think about creative endeavours. Recently I've started painting. I never would have done that if I was eating, but I picked it up while I was on liquids. And I'm also doing the psyllium and bentonite protocol, which is a 6-day protocol I mentioned in my last video. And I'm doing that. So I'll do 6 days on, and then you have to take a break for a few days, so you don't get, you build a tolerance to the psyllium and bentonite. Basically, it's good to give the body a rest because it is a really aggressive protocol. And I'm still pulling out mucoid plaque. So you gradually increase the dose of the psyllium and bentonite over 6 days with the juices, and each day you pull out more and more and more plaque. And you can see the little psyllium husks in the plaque, so they bind to it and then they pull it out. It's crazy how much plaque we hold. It's crazy. People think they're going to do a 90-day juice fast, because that's what I used to think, and be clean. But it's a myth. That's just not how it works at all. I personally now have encountered many people through social media who are on this path, and none of them did one long juice fast and got clean. And there are people I see who I can see that they think they have got clean, but they haven't used any of the psyllium and bentonite. They haven't used any of the herbs, and I just think there must be so much plaque still stuck to those walls of their guts. There's no way anyone's doing a 90-day juice fast and getting clean. Not from what I've seen, from the people I've encountered and the people I know and my own personal experiences. There's no way. It's a myth. But yeah, what I've learned about food as well is that, well, I've already said it, but it's it's completely suboptimal. It doesn't make any sense. If I'm just eating to nourish myself versus the way I used to eat, which is to gorge myself, then it makes no sense to physically chew anything. I will just happily live on liquids and just eat every now and then. but I don't view it as a necessity anymore. I don't think it is a necessity at all. So I'm just going to keep that going. I'm just going to live on, and it won't ever be vegetable juice either. It's just going to be watermelon and grape juice, because I find them easier to juice. I can make a good amount for cheap, and it tastes good. And I just don't see the need to fuck about with it anymore. Food isn't as exciting as it was when I was eating chicken nuggets, KFC, McDonald's, and pizza and curry. It's not exciting. Obviously, it's not going to be, is it? Like, I see people getting excited about fruit, but I don't know. They don't seem to be as excited about fruit as I was when I was eating curries. So I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe after some time away from, like, longer time away from the junk food, then I will start getting excited, like really excited about, like eating fruit. But eating fruit, way less interesting to me than living on liquids, just purely because of how I feel. Like, I'm on liquids today, but I ate some food yesterday, and it's just such a different, it's like a whole different level of existence. Like, living on liquids is the superior way to be. And I'm just going to try it long term. I'm just going to do it and just see if I can just live like this. I'd rather just live like this. It's no problem at all for me to make the juices anymore. It's nice. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Feeling really good, still pulling plaque out. I'll keep updating. Happy days.